We held one of the best offenses in the country to under 400 yards and 17 points, and that's exciting. Obviously, we would love to have that last drive back. That's something I got to correct. We've got to keep playing offensively. I've never felt so bad after 640 yards of offense and 38 points, but we've got a lot of things to correct. We were bad in the red zone. We were bad on short yardage, and that's where we need to kind of make our money if we want to go to the places that we need to go. And but I thought they responded well. The offense did, and all of their scores, if you will, were very timely. And I thought they kept the momentum on our side of the field.
Tom, I know we've asked you this numerous times, but just what Greg Ward seems to be accomplishing today with the school record for rushing for a quarterback. Just are you at this point in his development? Is it where you want to be?
No, absolutely not. I think Greg, and I'll tell him, I think he took a step back today. He missed some throws that we need him to make as a quarterback. The dynamism with his feet and his running ability and scrambling ability, that's things that really God and Mom and Dad had everything to do with. Not a whole lot that myself or any of the offensive coaches had to do, but we've got to coach him better in the pass game to hit those open receivers and keep drives alive and make better reads in the run game. I thought he played a little bit out of sorts, in the read game in terms of the run game, and then obviously missing some throws.
You alluded to me. You just like you said, you come in here and you get a road victory, but you don't seem. I mean, is it just the expectations?
Well, yeah. I told our guys there's no such thing as ugly wins. Winning a conference game on the road against an unbelievable offense like that is always difficult. So I'm not taking anything. We're going to celebrate this win, Joseph. I mean, we're going to celebrate the heck out of it because I've learned in my almost 20 years of coaching now that winning is really, really hard. And if you don't celebrate it, if you don't, this is the fun part. The grinding in the middle of the week is not the fun part. The fun part is the rewards that you get when you win games. So we will celebrate it, but at the same time, we understand that we've got a short week and have to correct quite a few things, especially offensively, in order to go where we need to go.
Kind of in order on the short yardage plays. The first one on the fake punt, was that a read on the punter? Or was that
Yep. We give him the option on the rollout punt to take off and run. And again, I'm the punt team coach. That's my fault. I did a poor job of coaching the looks, and then we didn't block it very well. And so, obviously that's coaching. We're never going to point the finger at our kids. So you can go down the list if you want, but it's going to come back to me every time.
Because I guess before the game, it was the intention when you did get close to the red zone where you could go for it. I think on the two makes, that was
right.
Another one was, I think, on the 26.
Yeah. When we get into near the red zone or really cross midfield and it's fourth and short, our philosophy is to go for it. We feel like we're good enough offensively to get those, and really the metrics say that the cost benefit is better to go for those. And so now we've got to examine what we're doing down there and how we're coaching it, because obviously we didn't convert on two of those with the two fourth down plays with the offense in there, and that's something that we'll have to go back to the drawing board. But I think when you've got a defense like ours that really responds to those situations, and really you got an offense like ours that should be able to do that, especially against conference opponents, the smart play is to do that. Now, obviously, everybody's probably going to play armchair quarterback, and hindsight is 2020, but that's our philosophy. We're going to continue to do it, and we just got to get better at it.
It seemed like early on you started with Kenneth, and then we went out for a couple of series. You brought in Javin and Ryan. Was that just a matter of getting him going? Did you not like what you saw?
I didn't. No. Started off kind of. It felt like the Tennessee Tech game a little bit, where I felt like our offensive line was moving him off the ball a little bit, and he was misreading, kind of tiptoeing around back there, and we had talked with him on the sideline, kind of calmed him down a little bit. Everything when Kenneth gets in trouble, it's never because of laziness or defiance or any of that. It's a lot of times he's trying too hard, and so we got him settled down a little bit and got him on track, and I thought he did a fantastic job there late in the game.
Say something when you can have that kind of start, still have 159 and 2 big fourth-quarter touchdowns.
Yeah, he ran the way he's supposed to run in the second half. He displayed his physicality, made some people miss out in open space, and then put his head down and made the tough yards too.
Do you, going forward, Tom, do you have concerns, or do you look at your kicking game and where you go from there?
Absolutely. We'll have open tryouts again for kickers, just like we did in training camp this week. It's a short week, so it's a tough week to do it, but we've got 2 Division I kickers on scholarship. We've got to be able to make whatever they were, a 41-yarder and a 30-something yarder. Those need to be damn near automatic in Division I football, and right now we're not. And obviously, when you're not kicking field goals the way that we are, it again leads to the metrics that say that you probably need to go for it a little bit more on fourth down. But we'll get that corrected, and I have no doubt we'll come out against SMU with the guy that gives us the best chance to make field goals.
So Cummings and Bullard.
Yeah, Cummings would be the guy that's going to challenge Bullard, and we did during training camp. It was a even competition, and we charted everything, and Bullard came out on top. But obviously, through a third of the season now, it's certainly time to reevaluate that and give Ty an opportunity to win that job.
Steve Taylor had 3 sacks for you, 2 on one series. I mean, that said, you're going to have to do some things with their offense the way they like to do things to get that kind of production, and then limit what they did defensively. I think.
Yeah, I thought we did a really good job rushing the passer for a team that has been, their scheme is notorious for. They're going to max protect and throw the ball deep, and it's really, really, really difficult to get home. And to have 3 sacks and we had 5 TFLs or something like that. I think we did a nice job getting to them. We got to take a look at our rush lanes, because there were a couple times big plays on third down when we had everybody covered, but the quarterback took off and ran and converted for a first down. So we got to make sure our rush lanes are sound when we don't get home, to make sure that we've got the quarterback scramble accounted for.
The talk this week on the penalties seemed to have.
Yeah, did we have any?
Well, you didn't have any in the first half. You finished with 3, and one of them was the pass interference.
2 of them were 2 PIs and an offsetting. Right, or does that count, offsetting? So 2 PIs and.
I think you had.
Oh, in the hands of the face, yeah. PIs are going to happen when a team throws the ball. How many times they throw it? 45 times. You're probably going to get 1 or 2 of those, and I'm not allowed to comment on them. So I'll just say that they occurred, and I liked what I saw in terms of the reduction in penalties. Oh, yeah, you're talking about William Jackson? Yeah, boy. What's the kid's name, number 1? Kieris Garrett? Yeah, 7 catches, 85 yards, no touchdowns, and was he the one that caught the long one there at the end too? So prior to that play, 6 catches for whatever, 40-something yards. I'd say that's a pretty good day at the office for William and our pass defense. Good. Thanks, guys.